Why are you surprised? That's how I start off the Ferguson verdict with Michael Brown. Why are you surprised? I remember 3 months ago, I predicted that this would be the outcome of that verdict. 3 months ago, I knew. I knew once it was going to trial. I knew once the police officers were getting ready for the riots. See, this is how far behind quote unquote black people are. The Moors, the original Hebrew Israelites, they are so behind in the times, and that they don't see this thing coming. But your enemy, your oppressor, he sees you coming a mile away. Yet you got so many black people who walk around and act like they slow, like they don't know, they don't understand. We got a black president. We safe now. In all reality, ever since we had a black president, we've been seeing more violence toward Hebrew Israelites, toward black people than ever before. You got Troy Davis, you got Michael Brown, you got Trayvon, just to name a few. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about headline stories. All of these stories have to do with racism, have to do with the color of one's skin. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. It's like we can't leave. It's like we can't move away from the words of the prophets, Pac, Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King. We continue to live and indulge ourselves in the same type of oppressions and the same type of persecutions and the same type of situations. There's nothing different. Nothing has changed for our people because our people have not changed. Now I'll leave that alone and I'll go and I'll reference my European brothers. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame white people in general, European people in general, sons of Edom in general, for anything that those who are in power do. You have no control over that, but you do have control over co-signing BS. That's when I get upset when I hear my brother, my European brothers and my European sisters co-signing BS. You know, deep in your heart, just like I posted on Facebook, you know deep in your heart, no unarmed man deserves to be shot to death in the street, period. End of discussion. There is no reason for police officers to have stun guns which are equipped with 1,000 bolts of electricity, 100,000 bolts of electricity, nightsticks. They have unlimited resources concerning how many police department people or personnel that they can get on the scene. Everything works for them. They are in power. That's why it's called law enforcement. You can't tell me that they had to kill that boy. They didn't have to kill Michael Brown. Just admit it in your own heart. He wanted to kill him. They wanted to kill that young black man. Just say it. They wanted to kill him. They didn't have to. They had him surrounded. You had like 3 to 5 officers with stun guns. You didn't have to shoot him. They shot him anyway, and he was unarmed. So don't co-sign the rhetoric. Don't co-sign the nonsense. Don't co-sign the foolishness. That's what gets me up. That's what will get me upset with you, that you co-sign it. And what you can do is you can encourage other Europeans, you know what I'm saying, other Caucasian, your other brothers, you know what I'm saying, to come together and deal with the injustice amongst your people, because it's not like we could do anything because we're not in power. You know what I'm saying? If we were in power, you know what I'm saying, and there was black people that was killing white people, you know what I'm saying, then it wouldn't be our individual fault, but it would be our responsibility because we're not responding to it. We're not saying anything about it. You know, doing nothing is the same thing as the person who's doing something. You're co-signing. You're allowing it to happen. You know what I'm saying? And then you're acting like you don't see it. You know what I mean? So to me, the outspoken racist is better than that, because the outspoken racist already made his point that he don't like black people. Then you got the other two type of other type of Caucasians I ran across. Some are just quiet and act like they didn't hear anything. They act like they didn't see anything. I don't know. This is all happening, but I don't have a part of it. Those are the politically correct ones. Those are the politically correct ones that work behind the scenes and they manipulate the system against people of different genders. Then you have the other ones who act like, you know what I'm saying, they have to co-sign rhetoric. They have to co-sign nonsense. They got to pop up on blogs saying, well, you know, Bill Cosby, he had to rape 13 white women. You like, really? 13 white women? That don't even sound right to you. He wouldn't have got past the first white woman. So come on, just stop. Just stop it. You're not going to go through 13 white women and not have charges brought up against you. It's not going to happen. And it never has happened. They would have got him on the first one. That's how I know it's a lie. Not because he's black. I'm not supporting that dude because he's black. I'm supporting the dude because I'm looking at the situation and I'm seeing that mostly every black celebrity has a situation with a white Caucasian lady. And they're always being accused of rape. And it's like, come on, man. I mean, really? You think cats is just getting rich so they can rape a white woman? I think the last thing I want to do when I get rich is rape a white woman. I don't think that's in my mind. Hey, I'm going to molest and rape white people. They said Pac did it. Tyson did it. Kobe did it. Everybody with money did it. I'm like, why would you pick that opportunity at that time to rape white women? I mean, why then? Why not in college when you wasn't making millions and billions? Why not then? See, it doesn't even make sense to you. That's why I don't like when people try to have conversations that are not based upon common sense. It doesn't even make sense to you. It doesn't even make sense to you. But you want to explain to me how it makes sense when it don't make sense to you. You're not dumb. My European brothers are very intelligent. They know more about our history than most of us do. That's why I get even more upset when they try to act like they don't know and too slow. You do know. Stop acting like you don't know. Gain courage. Gain courage and begin to speak out against the madness that's going on against humanity. That's the key word, humanity. Not black people, humanity. We are humans. Humanity. And if you don't, God at the end of the day is gonna hold y'all responsible for that, man. For real. He gonna hold y'all responsible for that. I know some of y'all don't believe there's a God. Oh well. Time will tell. Time will tell. All right? Time will tell. Keep believing that. And looking at this justice system, it has to be a God. Has to be one. Because if it ain't, we ain't got no hope. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Anyway, in conclusion to the Ferguson verdict, I don't want this to go too long. You know what I'm saying? I think I expressed a lot of my views. I think that we do need to come together collectively, you know what I'm saying, as a people. My European brothers, you know, black people, Spanish, all races. I do believe that we need to come together. I believe that. I believe that. But my one belief is not going to make that happen. You see what I'm saying? And us co-signing nonsense and rhetoric and bull from both black and white. That's the real issue. The real issue is co-signing nonsense, knowing that it's foolishness, but yet you still feel like the need to protect because you feel like you're being attacked. When your white brothers are out there killing people, you feel like you're being attacked. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I don't have a personal issue with any white person because I have white in my blood. I've been said that through slavery. And white people, you have black in your blood through slavery. So trace that back. Your DNA goes all the way back to Africa. The first hunter-gatherer was brown skin, blue eyes. Then he transcended into being Caucasian, white. Your own scientists proved. That's where I learned that from. Your scientists, not mine. Your scientists prove everything. Your scientists, I studied, your scientists put me on like, yo, B, man, you know what? In Africa, dude, well, yo, for real, we scoped the atom. That was a black dude. Yo, it was your scientist that did it. I learned all of this from your scientists and your investigations. So let's come together. Let's stop the rhetoric. Let's stop looking at each other's skin color. Stop worrying about all of that, because everybody's the same when they go on the ground dead. You know what I'm saying? So that's the end of this video. I want to encourage my European brothers to hold your European brothers accountable for what they do and the things that they say. Hold them accountable, because that's where the white guilt comes in. The fact that you know this stuff is going on around you and you acting like you too slow and don't know. That's when it's your fault. It's not their fault that stuff is happening and people are dying. It's your fault when you know that you got racist people around you and you see your racist friends doing what they doing, and you want to sit there and behind the scenes co-signing with them that, oh, you know, never seen, you know, he must have had a gun on him. They didn't have that video. You know it's rhetoric. You know it's bull. You know it's bull. So just stop. And I wish we could come together and like have open discussion about stuff like this. I don't even like coming by way of social media, but people are so involved in social media that it's this is the only way I can reach out and touch people, because it's like, come on, man, I would rather we get around a table and talk about this, man. Straight up. I don't have nothing personally against you. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, the only problem I really had was with law enforcement. That's the only real run-ins I've ran into with white people. I mean, a white person has never robbed me. Has never taken anything from me. Never beat me up. Didn't jump me. You know what I'm saying? But law enforcement and the powers that be have done a job on me. So, and that's the reality. So, I think we all need to come together. Human brotherhood, human sisterhood, come together as humanity, as humans, as people, and have a dialogue and talk about these things instead of passing judgment. You know what I'm saying? Get to know each other, B. You know what I'm saying? Let the racist say he's a racist. You know what I'm saying? Let the hater be a hater. But those who got love in their heart, let them come together and let's connect and build this legend. You know, let's build this legacy. Let's build our people. Let's build up, you know what I'm saying, our futures. This is your boy, Graphics Mizzy. Get busy. Who is he? Graphics Miles, Graphic Reborn, Graphic King, and Eternal Legend. Your boy. I holla at you. Yo, link up. Legend. We out.